forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. So Naomi Campbell was talking about she don't want to go to the Met Gala no more because she's getting too old. And come to find out, her narrow behind been banned. The Met Gala is popping off May 5th, but one familiar face might be missing from that infamous carpet. And not because she's busy, but because she might have gotten herself uninvited. Yes, ma'am, the streets are saying Naomi Campbell might have just been banned. And it all traces back to some shade thrown at none other than Miss Vogue herself, Anna Wintour. So let's rewind to 2024. Naomi was being honored with the Fashion Icon Award, as she should. Because let's be real, who's walking in heels like Naomi? Anyway, Anna was originally set to present her the award. But child, when she got up there, she threw some slick shade and introduced Naomi as someone who's often late. Real highbrow read, but still shady. Naomi, being the queen of poised pettiness, didn't let it slide. When she hit that stage, she graciously referred to Anna as the other lady and said she would have rather had the Harper's Bazaar editor hand her the award anyway. And baby, that was it. Anna Wintour smiled through her bob, but you know she took mental notes. Word on the fashion streets is that little moment, Naomi shot herself in the stiletto, and it looks like it cost her a seat at this year's gala. You know Anna don't play when it comes to her events. If she feels away, you will be ghosted like last season's trends. Naomi tried to play it cool and said she was getting too old for the Met anyway. But girl, please, we know that's the equivalent of, oh, I didn't want to go to that party after you didn't get the invite. Moral of the story, fashion may fade, but feuds with Anna Wintour, that's forever, darling. And y'all, Naomi Campbell may be legendary on the catwalk, but let's keep it a buck and not act like her drama didn't strut right alongside her over the years. Remember that time she got hit with a lawsuit for allegedly chucking her BlackBerry at her maid's head? Yes, girl, over a pair of missing jeans. Naomi said you will find those jeans or meet Jesus today. Okay, not literally, but the BlackBerry flew, and that's facts. And this wasn't a one-time thing either. She's been accused of putting the paws and shoes on assistants like she was trying out for the Real Housewives of Runway Rage. And let's not forget when she showed up to do community service after one of her assault cases in full designer looks. Sis was out there sweeping the streets of New York in Dolce & Gabbana, honey, with paparazzi snapping like it was Fashion Week, Sanitation Edition. I mean, who else is gonna give you a couture community service moment like that? Only Naomi. Then, do you all remember the whole blood diamond scandal where she got dragged into court to testify during a war crimes trial? The gag is, she tried to act like she didn't even know it was a diamond. Said she got a little dirty looking stone as a gift and just passed it off like it was a peppermint. Girl, please. Naomi is that friend who will absolutely ride for you at brunch, but will also flip the table if the mimosas come lukewarm. A legend? Yes. A handful? Also, yes. Let's just say if Anna Wintour is trying to keep her gala drama free, keeping Naomi off the list might have been her way of avoiding a who you calling late moment 2.0. But it would be unfair if we didn't also give her flowers, okay, and a bouquet of receipts. Because she is a living legend. Naomi, along with Cindy Crawford, Linda Evangelista, Christy Turlington, and Claudia Schiffer, defined what it meant to be a supermodel back in the 90s. Baby, she didn't just walk the runway, she owned it. She was also the first Black woman on major magazine covers. She made history as the first Black woman to appear on the covers of French Vogue, 1988, Time magazine in 1991, and Russian Vogue. She kicked down doors with a stiletto and made it easier for other Black girls in fashion to get in. She has also walked every major designer you can name: Versace, Chanel, Valentino, Dior, Mugler. Naomi's resume is the fashion Bible. She didn't walk, she glided, with that signature strut like the floor owed her money. Now this is a throwback. Do y'all remember Michael Jackson's In the Closet video? Yep, that was Naomi. She didn't just slay the runway, she was a full-blown cultural icon. In music videos, movies, and campaigns. Sis even strutted through Empire and American Horror Story with that same fierce energy. She's also a philanthropist. Naomi has used her platform for good. She founded Fashion for Relief in 2005, raising millions for humanitarian causes, particularly those impacting people in disaster areas. And we can't take this away from her. She's still working, and she's still stunning. At over 50, Naomi is still walking runways, covering magazines, and showing the young girls how it's done. And let's not forget, she just became a mother not once, but twice recently, and somehow looks better than ever. So when folks talk about Naomi like she's just that girl with the attitude, remind them, this woman is the blueprint. You don't have to like her ways, but you will respect her legacy. Am I right or am I wrong, Auntie?
Baby, let me tell you something. Naomi didn't lose nothing but a free walk up some fancy museum stairs. Now, whether she deserved to be banned, now that depends on who you ask. Auntie old school, so I believe in, keeping it cute even when folks try you. But I also believe you don't come for a black woman unless she sent for you. Okay, Anna Wintour got what she sent for. She tried to shade Naomi on her own night, talking about off and late. Ma'am, we are not friends if you trying to embarrass me with a mic in your hand. So if Naomi clapped back and said, let that other lady keep her little award, well, you know what? That's fashion justice as far as I'm concerned. Justice was served on that night. And let's just keep it all the way real. Okay, the Met Gala these days, girl, is giving influencer prom. That's what it's getting. Everybody and their dog walker get an invite now. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, it was exclusive. It was an event, honey. It was, elegant. Now, folk wearing, costumes like it's like Halloween at Fashion Nova or something. Naomi ain't missed nothing, child, but a crowded carpet and a, couple little photo ops. She can do that at the house. She is, a supermodel. Child, Naomi can stage her own photo shoot in the subway and look good, baby. Naomi can do a photo shoot at the bus stop and make it look good, baby. Baby, Naomi could on her worst day what Anna Wintour could never on her best, okay? Plus, we can't forget Naomi is fashion. Okay, she built that runway. You can ban her from a building, but you can't ban her from the culture. Okay? She'll be somewhere in Paris, gliding down a runway, while the rest of them over there fighting over table seats and looking like, bedazzled pinatas. So no, sugar. Auntie don't think that Naomi lost out on anything. Okay? Because you know what? If anything, the Met Gala lost a little bit of real glamour when they lost her. And that's on God.